The great Stuart Hamlin, um, he had great stories behind his songs, like This Old House. You know, that actually happened. He was out hunting, came up on an old house. The old prospector had been dead for a long time. He was an interesting character. To write such tender songs as that it's amazing because he was a hunter and he was an outdoorsman. He got saved at a Billy Graham crusade. And his neighbor was John Wayne. This was back in 48, 49, maybe 1950. But he was telling me the story. And I said, how did that song happen, Stuart? And he said, well, I went forward to the altar. And a couple nights later, I was out working in my yard in California there. And it was getting late. It was about midnight. And I was there by my fence. And my neighbor was John Wayne. And he came over and he said, hey, Stuart, because they were rough old cowboys together. He said, I heard what happened to you a couple nights ago. You went forward to that Billy Graham crusade. Stuart said yes, not knowing what he'd say about it. And John Wayne said, I'm proud of you, man. Takes a real man to go and do that. He said, I'm proud of you. And Stuart said to John Wayne, true story. He said, well, John, it's no secret. What he did for me, he could do for you. Wow. He says, so help me. This happened. Wow. And John said, Stuart, that could be a song. He said, what? It is no secret what God can do. Is that a great story? So, and I was telling Stuart, I said, Stuart, you have such great stories behind your songs. And some of our songs have good stories. This particular one had a great story. Mom Hartwell, my grandmother, on my mother's side, Irish side, probably where I got my poetry and love for music. A great saint. And as she was dying, going in and out of the medication what they were giving her to just keep her calm and pain-free, she was singing, oh, he is so precious to me, with a big smile on her face. The test tube of life is a very important thing for me. How do you grow old? You grow old as a believer, with optimism and with hope, or do you grow old as a cynic? And if I've ever had any prayer, it's been, God, save me from becoming a cynic. I do not want to be a cynic. Right. So, and I said to her, I said, Mom, does it pay to serve God, and especially when you're in this kind of pain, in this kind of situation? This is true. This is a true story, too. She said, oh, Billy, the longer I serve him, the longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows. So we got that hook for this tune and wrote it. Thank you, Mom. Good song. Listen, children. Since I started for the kingdom, since my life he controls, since I gave my heart to Jesus, the longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows. The longer I serve him, the sweeter boundless grace he bestows. Every day my way gets brighter the longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows. Sing the song. The longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows. The more that I love him, more love he bestows. Each day is like heaven, my heart overflows. The longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows. Sing the song. Each day is like heaven, my heart overflows. The longer I serve him, the sweeter he grows.
iShine FYI.
Hey, aren't you one of the eyeshiners?
Aren't you one of God's greatest creations?
No, I'm not anything special.
Of course you are.
Yeah, right. I don't sing or play or anything. I'm just a kid.
No, you're way more than a kid.
You don't even know me.
Yeah, but I know who created you, and that makes you special and amazing.
You think I'm amazing?
Amazingly awesome.
No, you're amazing. You have a CD. You're on a TV show.
That may be true, but that's not what makes me amazing.
See, you admit you're amazing.
You are too. God made us each unique and are special in our own ways.
So we're the same. That means I'm kind of like an eyeshiner too?
Mm-hmm. God loves us the same amount.
So let me get this straight. If you shine and we're the same, that means I shine?
Exactly.
Stay connected with everything iShine at iShineLive.com.